sec, guys. Trying to fix something. One sec, guys. Trying to fix something. One sec, guys. Uh-oh.
Really, it shows the narrative of the world, shows this threat that our heroes are going to be battling. So let's take a look.
"1943. Detailed information from the Manhattan Project was stolen from Los Alamos by the Russian spy known as Perseus. 1968. The Vietnam War. Viet Cong soldiers, orchestrated by Perseus, attempted to steal an American-made nuclear bomb from a U.S. firebase. 5 days ago, while on a mission, we acquired intel that Perseus is in play again and planning an attack on the West. Perseus. The CIA's analysts consider him to be the single largest threat to the free world."
Mr. Hudson, we're all aware of Perseus. We're also aware he's more myth than fact. I mean, personally, I think he's nothing more than the Russian boogeyman.
General Haig, allow me to introduce the man best suited to respond to that. CIA clandestine special officer Russell Adler. He's one of the few people who even come close to capturing Perseus.
Mr. Adler, why should we take this Perseus threat seriously?
You don't have to, sir.
Yeah, then a lot of innocent people are gonna die.
Why do you say that?
Sir.
Every time Perseus has come into play, it's shifted the balance of the Cold War. After 13 years of silence, if he's active, something big is gonna happen. Something that will affect the free world. Mr. President.
Sir.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, this is Jason Hudson and Russell Adler.
I know their names. Who do you think approved their last mission? Is the threat real?
Yes, sir, we believe it is.
Can you stop Perseus?
We can, sir. I've already submitted the requisition for my team.
Sir, their requests are highly irregular, most likely illegal. If the press gets a hold...
What the hell are you talking about? You know who we are?
Every mission we go on is illegal.
Sergeant Woods, plausible deniability is the backbone of our work.
Al, we're talking about preventing an attack on the free men and women of the world. Give Mr. Adler whatever he wants. Gentlemen, you've been given an important task. Protecting our very way of life from a great evil. There is no higher duty. There is no higher honor. And while few people will know of your struggles, rest assured, the entire free world will benefit. I know you won't fail us.
That looks clean. It's time to catch back up where...
The player has...
Ooh, Doom. Let's go.
Please proceed with control, but assertive aggression.
We work to resurrect the only ones who can save this world.
Oh, this looks sick.
To serve the gods.
sound a little disordered right there. Oh yeah, that looks clean.
2020 marks the 25th anniversary of a legendary game studio, BioWare. Tonight, Casey Hudson and the team wanted to give everyone around the world a little taste of what's next. Casey, over to you.
Hey Jeff, it's great to see you again. You know, 6 years ago, we were on the stage with you at the 2014 Game Awards, accepting the Game of the Year for Dragon Age Inquisition. And since then, we've been imagining new ways to use next-generation technology to bring the world and characters of Dragon Age to life. We're still in early production, but we thought it was time to give you the very first look at how BioWare's passionate team of developers are crafting this very special game.
I've been at BioWare for a really long time, so I've got to see it grow up and turn from a company of 35 people to a company of more than 300 people.
There's amazing people in the industry. There's amazing stories to be told with other people.
I love that character so much.
It's awesome. We're very experimental here at BioWare, so we're always coming up with new stuff.
We're always trying to improve, innovate, and bring new characters to life for our players and fans to enjoy.
The world of Dragon Age really has got it all. It's got frontier stories, it's got mystery, it's got hard-boiled detective stories. And of course, it's all wrapped up in kind of a fantasy setting.
I have to pass on this
You really feel like you're the hero in the Dragon Age world and you're saving people.
Dragon Age to me is a wonderful world to play in.
I am really excited about the future of Dragon Age. This is an original world, original flora, original wildlife, original architecture. That makes it fun to explore and discover.
In the next Dragon Age, you get an opportunity to see new things, new places, and interact with people who lived and grew up in these spaces as well.
For the game we're working on now, we want to tell a story. What happens when you don't have power? What happens when the people in charge aren't willing to address the issues?
The things that you can expect in the next installment are going to be stories that focus on the people around you and the friends and family you make.
Something that we'll be able to look forward to in Dragon Age is a really close relationship with game characters who really become real for you.
We want characters to either be loved or hated. One of the best examples of that is Solus. Half the community wants to kill him, half the people want to marry him, then another part wants to do both.
They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
BioWare and EA has been one of the forerunners in using motion magic technology, and that makes it way more realistic when you're looking at the characters and the way they walk and move and interact in the world.
Players want that suspension of disbelief that this wonderful collection of digital pixels is actually a living, breathing soul.
No, it's okay. That's the good kind of rumble.
I actually design bosses. I help with the creature design team as well. So I do all of the big threats that you have to go up against.
Nobody dies on my watch. For the Wardens!
Choice is a big part of what Dragon Age is as a franchise. The decisions you make can affect change in the world.
Decision making can mean that a party member lives or a party member dies. And it means owning your outcome and reactivity to the choices that you do make.
I just love the possibilities that Dragon Age offers us, and I'm excited to explore a lot more of them.
To me, that potential is what gets you up in the morning. It's a fantastic opportunity every time.
That one's iffy for me. Very iffy.
Next up, it's time for something special.
Something special.
Great Scott! I think there's been a serious miscalculation.
Wow, wait, you're, what's his name? Back to the Future?
I'm Emmanuel Brown, doctor of physics, not of medicine, and certainly not that quack from Rick and Morty.
Yeah, we know who you are, but what are you
Jeff,
doing here?
I did come back from the future to this precise moment on August 27th, 2020, because it's imperative we launch Surgeon Simulator 2 right now.
And what exactly do you have to do with Surgeon Simulator?
During the mid-20th century, some friends of mine from Bernardshire University invented a state-of-the-art medical training facility, otherwise known as the Surgeon Simulator Training Program. Now, 70 years later, we've digitized the experience. It's unbelievable. You can access the program through your computer and then be medically trained from the comfort of
We've
your
definitely got to do
keyboard.
that after this stream.
It's available as of Great Scott, this very moment. Tonight, I want to world premiere a few examples of some of the incredibly successful test subjects who have already completed the course.
So you're saying a world premiere will save our future?
Only time will tell. And speaking of time, I'm off to another world premiere, Avengers 26, The Return of the Son of Thanos, opening 2077. And with that, I leave the fate of the human race in your hands. Just make sure you play Surgeon Simulator 2.
Oh, we got some lag. We got lag.
Doctor's orders.
Well, that was kind of sick. Oh. Oh God.
I'm gonna give him a little pat on the head. Where does this part go?
What?
Wait, there, we got it.
Oh
He
God.
looks good as new.
Now grab the good arm and bring it in here. We're dying. He's dying.
Oh dear God.
That's not right! My finger slipped!
You get the right.
Oh.
Jesus Christ! Put it back!
Oh,
We saved it!
Well, I know what me and Evan are going to be doing.
Doc Brown introducing Jacksepticeye playing Surgeon Simulator, only on opening night live. All right, well, if you thought that crossover was kind of crazy, wait until you get a load of this next game announcement that I don't think anyone probably saw coming. Check this out.
Head up. Where have I heard this before? What am I watching right now? What am I watching? What is happening? What? Bridge constructor? What? You just construct bridges? That's gonna be game of the year right there. That's game of the year. It's gonna beat Cyberpunk. It's gonna beat COD. It's gonna beat everything. Bridge Simulator.
Looks at games, a digital cosplay contest, and some special new shows just for Gamescom. Your portal for all things Gamescom this year is Gamescom Now, which you can check out at gamescom.global. Now, one game you'll hear more about later on IGN's post-show is this one, a return of two classic characters that I love. Check this out.
What is this? Happy Giant Studio. I don't know them.
In a world gone strange.
Do I know them?
One elite force stands against the darkness. But even they could use some help.
Here, slip on this little beauty for effect.
Oh,
hello, miss.
oh. Happy Giant Studios. Sam and Max. Alright. Alright.
The return of Sam and Max. Yes. All right. And now it's time to say hello to my wonderful co-host for ONL from IGN. Please say hello to Sydney Goodman.
Sydney Goodman.
Jeff. What's up, everyone? I'm Sydney Goodman, and I am thrilled to be here. Gamescom is always such a fun event, and throughout the show tonight, I'll be telling you about all the different ways that IGN is involved in this year's festivities. But first, I have an award to announce. The winner of Best Nintendo Switch Game is Little Nightmares 2. Huge congratulations. Like I
Little
said,
Nightmares
IGN is going to
2.
be here for all of Gamescom with great shows such as Gamescom Studio, where you can find me and my co-hosts for all day long games content, interviews, dev talks, and more. Plus, we have Gamescom Awesome Indies, the show with and for indie developers. That premieres Saturday, August 29th at 7 p.m. Central European Time, so be sure to tune in for more announcements and special guests. And now, let's go back to Jeff for our next big world premiere.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sid. We are so excited to see what's in the Gamescom studio and also Awesome Indies, and I'm going to be on the Daily Show tomorrow, so looking forward to that. All right, well, on to our next game. In the next World of Warcraft expansion, players will journey
Oh, I
beyond
don't even care about this. This is a Jeremy thing.
no living soul has set foot before. The Shadowlands, the afterlife of an entire Warcraft universe. The infinite realms of the Shadowlands are watched over by different factions, known as covenants, each holding dominion over a different aspect of the afterlife. And depending on how someone lived their mortal life, they may end up as part of one of these covenants when they cross over into the Shadowlands. Today, we're excited to give you a closer look at the noble and pure Kyrian Covenant from the realm of Bastion, who are charged with carrying the souls of the dead into the beyond. So sit
Do
back
not care
and get
about
ready
this.
for the world premiere of Bastion, the first in Blizzard Entertainment's new 4-part series of animated shorts called Afterlives. Enjoy.
This is very skippable. Could have gone without all this. That's a fact.
Light, save my soul.
Uther.
Where am I?
Welcome to Bastion. You led a truly selfless life, and for that, you have been chosen.
Chosen?
To shed your mortal burdens and join the ranks of the Ascended, serving to ferry the souls of the dead unto the Shadowlands.
I serve the light, and my work is not done. There is an evil that must be...
There is no evil here. The darkness was sealed within the Maw long ago.
You're wrong. He destroyed my home, murdered my people and my king. He must be punished.
You are an aspirant now. You must accept your new purpose and purge yourself of this desire for vengeance.
What I desire is justice.
Justice.
Why are you training this soul?
It is beneath your station as a paragon.
He cannot let go. He continues to demand retribution for his death.
Bro, honestly though, I do not care at all about World of Warcraft. Oh. Oh. So he just disappears like that, huh?
The runes on his blade were unmistakable. This dark
Bruh.
agent runs free on a mortal world with the power of the Maw itself in hand. Our realm is imperiled.
Impossible. The Maw is inescapable. You must return to the path.
If he had purged his life, we never would have known of this calamity. The path is flawed. Enough!
The order of the Shadowlands depends on the execution of our eternal charge. You will abandon this course.
As you command, my Archon.
I don't even understand what's happening.
Uther, the time of your ascension has come.
I thought I was not ready.
Do you wish to see him punished?
I do.
Then prepare yourself.
Jeez. Jesus.
The moment he falls,
It is El Jesus.
claim him.
I have no idea what is happening right now.
I see.
He sees
Darkness
Scary Angel.
before me.
Very scary.
Now, cast him into the maw. Return him to the darkness he served. His eternal suffering awaits.
He was my student.
Remember what he did, and take your vengeance.
Not vengeance. Justice.
Oh, oh, oh. World of Warcraft Shadowlands. That segment went on way too long.
All right, hope you guys enjoyed that exclusive look at Bastion. Now, we know many of you can't wait to experience Shadowlands, and our friends at Blizzard want you to know the wait is almost over.
Not excited. Don't care, moving on. Is that heaven? Is this hell? Am I in purgatory right now? What is happening?
October 27th, it is official, and we have so much more opening night live still to go for you. Ratchet & Clank, PlayStation 5, much more. Stay tuned. All right, but now
Much more. You better say Mortal Kombat, otherwise I'm going to do a backflip.
With a project from a Canadian studio. Check this out.
They have returned.
Canadian studio.
Divided. Conquered. Until finally, the gates of the celestial realm were thrown open. Our last remaining hope.
What is this?
Stormcast Eternals. Vengeance made manifest.
What is this? What is this? Would this be? Dragon Boy. I bet this is called Dragonlands. Nope, Stormground. It's Warhammer. I don't play Warhammer. 2021.
Now, you guys may remember back in June, I had some masked fun with my buddy Crash Bandicoot announcing Crash 4 It's About Time. With the game coming in October, Crash, of course, had to come back for opening night live. So let's bring him out, everybody. Crash Bandicoot. What? He's where?
Oh, he's wearing a mask. Good boy. Where's this furry man going? Did he just steal that from some child? Did he just punch them in the face and take it? He ditched it too.
Poor Crash apparently didn't get the memo about Gamescom. But to tell us more about what we just saw, I'm joined by Lou Studdert from Toys for Bob. Lou, what did we see there with Crash and the Gamescom bot?
Apparently you saw him wandering around Cologne, but what he was hinting at was kind of our reveal of what we call flashback tapes, which are a brand new style of level that we are announcing here today.
Okay, so how do these flashback levels kind of play into the overall Crash 4 narrative?
Yeah, so the way that the flashback tape levels work is that they are kind of a peek back in time to the 90s when Neo Cortex was actually testing on Crash and Coco before the events of Crash Bandicoot 1. And they're kind of these devious puzzle rooms that we've made, and they're really hard, and they're really awesome, and they're super creative, and we can't wait to get people's hands on them.
Yeah, no, I got to play a demo of this a few weeks ago, and that was a challenge, so I can't imagine how nefarious these are. How are they going to be sort of integrated into the game? Are they optional, like offshoot stuff, or how do you get to them?
Sure, so players actually have to collect the flashback tapes in the levels themselves. They're an object that they can pick up, and to actually pick them up, they have to reach them in the level without dying. It's kind of our homage to the death routes from the original trilogy. So players have to reach these objects in the level, pick them up, and then once they get them, they'll get access to these unique levels.
So beyond the pure challenge, what other how are these fun for players to kind of experience? What do they get to do in them?
Sure. So one of the things that we did was we actually used these as, like I said, puzzle rooms, really kind of fun, nefarious, devious ways for Crash to really express that pure platforming kind of aspect of gameplay that we know and love about the franchise. But then narratively for us, it was really cool to layer in kind of a unique perspective to the franchise. This is the moment when Cortex is really excited about the prospect of Crash being on his team, because Crash was originally created by Cortex, and so this is a weird point in time that's never really been explored in the games before.
Awesome. All right, well, Crash 4, It's About Time, looks phenomenal, Lou. We cannot wait to check it out in October. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Awesome. All right, well, we will be right back after this for more Gamescom Opening Night Live.
Are you gonna hit me with an ad? What is this?
I have become terror.
Wow.
Predator. A rupture.
Watch this be a cool ad, and it's gonna be for a mobile game. It's gonna be like Candy Crush. Definitely Candy Crush. What up, Fart Pug?
The anomaly alters us, each in our own ways, yet we are drawn down the same road. Into the
If you can't tell, we're watching Candy Crush right now.
we will find the source. Whatever it holds, whatever it takes.
Yeah, this is Candy Crush, no doubt about it. You thought this was Raid Shadow Legends? Yeah, no, man, it's obviously Candy Crush if you can't tell. Outriders. Holiday 2020. Oh, Red Bull. Because if you guys didn't know, Red Bull gives you wings.
Welcome to the Hyperscape. Enter a contender.
Bruh. This game's... Wait. Before we get into this video, just wanted to say a quick sponsor. For real. Maybe one day that'll be me. I get to be the guy that's the sponsor guy. Jeremy said this game was trash, so I'm not even giving it the time of day. Anime soccer. Build your anime dream team of soccer players. Kicking balls with eagles. Missing the ball because I'm trash. Captain Tsubasa Badagaba.
I can see you're new here. Let me get you up to speed. The Underhive's named well. A sprawl of humanity suffering away like
Ooh, wait, what is this?
Deep underground where we ain't causing trouble for the rich boys and girls, no matter how loud we are. And do we ever make some noise? Every Orlok says they could shoot the tail off a lashworm and they'd splash your head from 20 paces for saying they couldn't. I don't want to say immortal, but when their armor, blood, skin...
The 2020 Weeb reveal? I don't know, man.
Why would someone like you want to know about an all-female...
I just don't know why we're watching the Weeb reveal. No, that last game was a little weird, though. What was the point? This looks a little interesting, but it's cinematic, so
That's it. Anything smaller than them doesn't deserve to live.
cinematics don't mean nothing. Show us gameplay.
Smashing you to pieces with a power maul. Now, mixing that whole pot together in a place like this, you can imagine what happens. Chaos, gang warfare.
Oh, I know what you're watching. Top 10 mobile games. Of course. What else would I be watching in my free time? I would watch nothing less.
Além de realidades virtuais extremamente fidedignas e realistas,
Wow, he's talking fast.
se encontra em formas mais expressivas e absurdas, quebrando cada vez mais esses paradigmas de formato de videogame que a gente tem, e sendo usado mais do que nunca como uma ferramenta de expressão artística.
I envision the future of gaming to be
What the?
bright.
Why was he French and this guy can just speak? Okay. You can barely hear. Here, I'll fix it. I always turn it down because there's copyrighted music in one of these.
All kinds of stories about people and places, both real and imagined. I want comedy games, I want autobiographical games. I really want to see what people can do with the medium.
Pro futuro dos games, eu vejo uma evolução obviamente gráfica, mas eu vejo ainda mais evolução na inteligência artificial e na maneira com a qual a gente interage com os games, tudo em busca de experiências mais imersivas.
The future of gaming.
You know, one of the things I love about opening night is that we can show you the biggest games in the industry and also smaller titles that should be on your radar.
They already showed Black Ops 5 and Doom. They don't really have anything.
Team of 2 in Sweden, Tuxedo Labs. Over the past 3 years, developer Dennis Gustafsson has built his own game engine to realize his vision for a fully destructible game world. What he's building has absolutely blown me away, so I asked Dennis to prepare a special trailer just for tonight. I hope you're equally inspired by the ideas in this next game. Definitely one to watch. Teardown.
Teardown? They already showed all the good games. I'm just waiting for Mortal Kombat. And if Mortal Kombat doesn't show tonight, I'm gonna do a backflip off my roof into a swan dive. Okay, mark my words. I'll make it a video. What is this? Roblox meets Legos? Oh, wow. Why would you clean up your mess after you did the mess? There's no point. And now you're just shooting buildings down. This is just being a dick to be a dick right now. There's nothing about it. Nothing else about this. This is just Dick Simulator. Wait, that sounded wrong. Hold on. This is being a Dick Simulator, not Dick Simulator. What is the point? You cause destruction, then you clean up your own mess? That's all I've been getting. Okay. And then escape on the boat. Okay. Pug says, oh, okay, I thought it was Dick Simulator. I might have to cop it. Yeah, always, man.
Last year at Opening Night Live, we announced Little Nightmares 2 to the world. Well, the team at Tarsier Studios hasn't shown anything since, but that changes right now. Here is a first look at the gameplay of Little Nightmares 2.
That game better be free for real.
February, with more to come throughout the week at Gamescom.
You already know it's going to cost $20 on Steam.
On Gamescom Studio tomorrow.
So far, the highlights are Cold War, Doom, Surgeon Simulator 2. This is going to be a highlight.
Nice. All right, thank you.
Is this even at... Hold on. I might be doing a stupid move. No, we're good. That's just their quality. Oh. Oh god, this looks way more terrifying than the first one. Oh god, don't ever... What the fuck? Yo, oh god, this is so much more terrifying than the first one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Samara got her. Was that? Whoa, that was a snake lady? Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a highlight of the night, or at least one of them. Jesus. The first one was psychotic, it had giant fat people. I know, this one just got a bunch of demented stuff. That was gnarly.
I'm WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler, and I'm
Jerry
reuniting
the
with my
King
old
Lawler.
buddy Mauro Ranallo to bring you all the over-the-top action in WWE 2K Battlegrounds. Mamma mia!
What is this?
This is great.
This is definitely gonna be the best fighting game in the world.
Over-the-top outrageous with over 70 WWE superstars
Yep,
and legends.
gonna have more content than Mortal Kombat and Tekken and Smash Bros. Best fighting game on the market right here. Lit. For you kids that don't know your words.
These kids a thing or two. And you know what? Here's a closer look at the insane action. It's a great evening for WWE.
Bro, I don't care.
Oh wow! Take that, Mauro. Man, it's so good to see the Bella Twins at their best. And now, let's keep this party rolling with another matchup.
Stop. Show real games.
Undertaker has risen, and Finn Balor is about to be taken for his last ride.
Ah.
Mamma mia, what a move! Finish him! Oh no! He just hit the snooze button. How do you lose like that? What's the matter with you?
Please stop that PS3 shit. Yes, for real, Farpug.
That you're gonna experience when you head to the battlegrounds. That's a big
This they made me lose a viewer. Damn you, WWE. Damn you.
What a night! This is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Remember when WWE used to be entertaining?
WWE 2K Battlegrounds today. And
Me neither.
brawl without limits. Mamma mia! Oh, sorry, Mauro. I know that's your line.
This is something that your 4-year-old cousin would play?
I
Yeah.
have even more awards to
On your
announce, so
iPhone.
let's get right down to it. The winner of Best Action Adventure Game is Watch Dogs Legion.
The city needs a resistance.
That makes sense. I respect that.
What do you say?
Yeah, I respect that.
I'm the perfect shot.
The winner of Best Action Game is Star Wars Squadrons.
That's debatable. That's very debatable.
The winner of Best Multiplayer Game is Operation Tango.
What?
Operation Tango. It takes two to
What?
save the world.
What? Best? Did it just say best action game?
I used to be an explorer.
The winner of Best Indie Game is Curious Expedition 2.
Did not believe what
Did
I
that
had
weird
witnessed.
little disco game actually? Okay.
It was time for the world to learn my name.
Congratulations to all the winners! As I mentioned, IGN will be here for all of Gamescom with great shows and new ways for you to get all your gaming news. Check it out.
Gamescom 2020 is the heart of gaming, and you can keep to the beat right here on IGN. We've turned the single biggest show in gaming into 5. Gamescom Now is your virtual show floor with up to the second live coverage. Gamescom Daily Show, Gamescom's first ever late night talk show, our Gamescom Awesome Indies show, the
Bro,
freshest
get
deep
on with
cuts
it.
in
You guys
indie
have
gaming, and finally the Gamescom
Ah.
Massive Show, including
This is the 5th.
Gamescom Award.
Bro, this
Gamescom
game is
2020
5th grade
available on
social
IGN
studies
and wherever
game.
you
Or
stream
history.
Gamescom
Yeah.
Now.
Bro, they have not shown a real game in like
and now it is time
20
to talk about that
years.
best action game winner, Star Wars Squadrons. This is a new immersive space combat game from Motive Studios that delivers the ultimate
If
Star
it's new,
Wars
how'd it
pilot
win that
fantasy.
award?
We've missed those. In Squadrons, you'll suit up and fly for both the New Republic and the Galactic Empire across intense 5v5 multiplayer battles, as well as an all-new, authentic single-player story set after the events of Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Today, we'll get a glimpse at what Squadron's story has to offer by taking a brief look at one of the single-player missions featuring some light narration by the Motive team. Let's check it out.
We all choose our path, light or dark.
Rest in
freedom
peace.
Or destruction. The Empire chose to destroy Alderaan in order to spread fear and douse the fires of rebellion. But the heroic pilots of the Rebel Alliance have chosen to keep fighting, to show the Empire that we are not afraid. It was their bravery that ended Palpatine's reign and brought about our new
This is
republic.
getting boring, you might just go.
The Empire lives on,
I mean,
shattered though it
I wouldn't
may be.
blame you honestly, but
Imperial forces are edging
they
toward
started
the
off
Crimea
pretty
sector,
fire.
hoping to end our new republic
They
before
started
we
off
find
with
our
COD.
As their empire
They showed some
collapses, they try
stuff
to
we didn't
come
see in the
together.
event yesterday.
But the galaxy is changing, and you can be a part
I mean,
of
if they
it.
showed actual
With the help
gameplay,
of
this might be
brave,
good.
daring pilots, this war can end.
We're just seeing cinematics right now.
Fly with the new republic. Change our galaxy for the better.
Who put this shit together?
Hi, I'm Suzanne Hunka, narrative producer.
Apparently
on
Suzanne
Star Wars
Hunka.
Squadrons. Our
Suzanne,
single-player
you
story
blame
is one of
Suzanne
daring
Hunka.
pilots and deep-seated
Okay.
rivalries.
Take Titan Squadron.
They're just supporting these one-person-made games. Well, Little Nightmares was two-player, but it's a spoopy
Over the
game.
course of the story, you'll fly as two pilots on opposite sides of the war. And, like all modes in Star Wars Squadrons, you'll have the option to experience every mission
Oh, it's a VR
fully
game.
immersed in VR.
Okay, this is kind of cool.
Rogue Squadron. I hear you're the reason I was able to finally get a comm through.
Today,
I didn't
we're
realize
giving
it was
you
in
a glimpse of
VR.
an
That's
early
kind
Imperial
of
mission
cool.
behind enemy lines.
One of our spies, Agent Thorne, has discovered vital intelligence on Project Starhawk. Your mission is to extract her from an orbital outpost above Hosnian Prime. Behind enemy lines, you'll have to eliminate perimeter defenses. The outpost is defenseless. When you've secured the area, you will escort the Gladius to the outpost, and our extraction team will acquire Agent Thorne.
So these are casual
Once
games with
Thorne is
barely any
secure,
money put into
reach your
them.
Gozanti
That's
cruisers
true. I
and
don't
return
know.
to the Overseer.
There are supposed to be a lot of big games on here and big game reveals. And they started off strong, but I think we're in the middle of the show, so they're just kind of throwing the. They're just kind of giving us the like. Kind of things to hold us over until real games start coming out. I don't know. It is the middle of the show, though.
Each mission will immerse you into the escalating conflict between the New
We might be
Republic
getting hyped up
and a
here
shattered
soon.
Empire. Debrief with your squad mates between missions.
I heard Res 8 might show up
Customize
too,
and master
which
all
would be
its
pretty
starfighters
sick.
And join the galaxy's finest.
I need you focused and ready to go.
I want to see Resident Evil 8 or
From
MK.
bombing runs at the Nadiri dockyards to
One of
setting a
those.
trap in the Xavian abyss. The story of these rival squadrons
There's supposed to be
will push the war to the
PS5
brink
stuff too as
and
well.
define the galaxy for years to come. I look forward to seeing you in combat October 2nd.
That is not all EA has to share from a galaxy far, far away today. At Star Wars Galaxy Edge, you can enter the world of Batuu, where you can visit Oga's Cantina or jump into the Millennium Falcon on a run to Smuggler's
Millennium
Cove.
Falcon.
It was this incredible adventure
The
at
Millennium
Disneyland
Falcon?
Resort and Walt Disney World Resort that inspired The Sims' latest game pack. Check this out.
Bruh. That was a bruh moment. That was definitely a bruh moment. The Sims? Did anyone else play The Sims just Did anyone else play The Sims just to make or like to ruin their lives? Or is that just me? Or is that just me being a sick-minded individual? Watch Dogs was a letdown? Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess you can't play it for super long, but it's pretty fun to a point. Watch Dogs was kind of fun to a point, you know. I feel like I'm the only one that played The Sims just to ruin every single one of their lives. I cannot be the only one. There's 5 of you watching right now. One of you know the new one, Legions? Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I haven't really played Watch Dogs since the first one, but
there is even more Star Wars to come later in the show. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga is
let's
up.
go!
To our
Lego
hour.
Star Wars.
We've got Fall Guys Season 2.
I scared the shit out of my dog just then.
The reveal of that, which I can't wait for you guys to see, and of course, a gameplay demo of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart for PlayStation 5. But right now, you might remember this next game from Annapurna Interactive from last year's Microsoft E3 event. And today, I'm excited to share a new announcement from the team. This interactive thriller about a man stuck in a time loop is one of this year's most intriguing indie titles, and now they've added an absolutely all-star
I hate how your permadeath was removed, so your life
less
important. Yeah. I mean, just don't revive your Sims. Just let them die, you know? If you want to kill your Sims, just let them die.
I want you to think of a flower. Look at its contours, its curves. Now I want you to imagine it changing.
Oh, actually, this game looked intense. Oh god, I'm joking because I'm excited. Oh god. I'm talking. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, you're talking about Legions? I was talking about Sims. We're on 2 different playing fields right now, Pug.
May you be free from fear.
No, this game though looks pretty fun. This game is gonna be one of those really fun games I might just do a full stream of. Oh, never mind, it's a Xbox game, so fuck that game.
That's going to be a really special indie game. So glad to announce that here on the show. Now, last year at the Game Awards, we announced Godfall, a new looter shooter coming to PlayStation 5 and PC from Counterplay. Tonight, we've got a quick
Everyone
sneak
said this
peek
game looked
of one of
boring.
the new Valor plates with more footage coming as part of Gamescom 2020. Check this out.
Why do they always get these games? Yeah, they'll get the fun indie games, but PlayStation ends up with all the good AAA games. But sometimes indie games are better, so it kind of just depends on what you want. Their stream is lagging. Holy shit. That's not my stream. This is their stream if you see this lag. Bro, Godfall kind of looked boring. I remember watching the last PS5 event. Oh, thank God they didn't show us like an hour.
We have much more O&L to come. Exclusive looks at Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Let's go.
Fall Guys Season 2.
Okay, that I'm a little
see what
excited.
the Mediatonic guys are up to, and so much more. But first, I'm sure you saw that earlier this week, Heart of Deimos, Warframe's newest
Because the game is in
was
beta,
released
yeah.
on PC, Xbox, and PS4, and today it's also on Switch.
The guys who control Fall Guys are really funny. If you follow them on Twitter, the Fall Guys crew is actually some pretty funny dudes.
Explore. Tear the veil asunder. Subvert new territory to our sovereign will.
I honestly played this game for about 2 hours and got bored.
It wanted to.
I don't even think I left the first mission. Was that a centipede?
We are infested with it.
Imagine if there was no corona and you save up all your money to go to one of these cons
Now,
just to be let
the
down.
gateway is failing.
Imagine being that
The
guy.
jaws close.
You spend your life savings just to end up going to a con that lasts 2 hours and reveals only 3 good games.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
But before we fall, we shall scream. There is one who will hear the heart.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, no. That happens to people all the time. I'd feel bad.
So many people have been discovering or rediscovering video games during lockdown, whether it be older people or bored teenagers or middle-aged parents who suddenly find they have to do something together with their kids. And I think I've given out more advice about video games in 2020 than any other time ever. And as a result, it's more important than ever that we keep making different, interesting things for folk to play.
A pandemia pela qual a gente está passando tem sido período difícil a todos. Então, nesse momento,
wait, there's more than one Warframe?
Lembrar de mostrar mais empatia, demonstrar mais amor, mais carinho e saber que
Where have I been?
dessa juntos vai ser difícil.
I didn't know there was more than one Warframe.
Vai passar.
I hope everybody gets healthy and safely through this coronavirus time. Care about other people and wear your masks.
Jogos são, na minha opinião pessoal, a forma de arte mais incrível de se expressar. Eles englobam
talking about art.
Música, arte, escrita, e você tem a chance de
I think there's only 2, the first one and the one coming out.
É mágico, é maravilhoso.
It makes
Jogos
sense.
São puro amor.
This game's talking about paintings when everyone else was talking about Corona. Sorry, YouTube doesn't like that word. When everyone was talking about the icky stuff going around. The bad ick.
Give me a second, I'm trying to select the appropriate weapon. Watch who you stepping, them snakes all around, you know they connected. When I was a kid, my grandmama told me I can't go to heaven, so I stopped praying and asking for blessings and started preparing for my Armageddon. Got nothing to lose, I'm all in. Walking the edge, don't fall in.
She just murdered that man with a bubble. That man's being murdered with bubbles. She threw bubbles at them and she got nuked. Okay. Oh, their stream's lagging again. She pulled out the whip and just made all the nerds controlling the panel just shit their pants. Override 2. This is actually the Pornhub wrestling game reveal. They didn't show the fucking part. Well, that's probably for the best.
All right, guys, we're back officially into hour 2. We've got an hour more of great stuff to show you.
It's been an
Destiny
hour,
2
oh my.
Beyond Light. Stasis, you're going to see a brand new look at that. Fall Guys Season 2 and
Well,
Ratchet
this actually
Clank
means
for
that all the good
PlayStation
games are going to
5
start
and
being shown,
so much
so
more
thank God we
across
got
the
through
next
that first hour.
Opening Night Live continues, and it just is the start
That's
of
actually a good
Gamescom
thing now that I think
2020.
about it.
But right now, on September 25th, Mafia Definitive Edition launches a
Ooh.
comprehensive, built-from-the-ground-up remake of the original Mafia. Tonight, we've got the
Ooh.
exclusive debut of the next trailer, called A Life of Reward Too Big to Ignore, which deals with Tommy's induction into the Salieri crime family. Check this out.
All these guys.
Finished my season pass for Fall Guys. I feel that, but at the same time, Fall Guys makes me want to rip out my hair.
The only thing that should matter to any of us.
This looks good.
They're loyal.
That's right.
This actually kind of got me excited. You're so close. I'm not that close.
In a city that's been trying to scrape you off its heels since the day you stepped off the boat. And then next you're stuffing your pockets full of Salieri's dirty money.
This looks really good. This is my childhood. GTA and Mafia. Finding all the Playboy magazines.
Bone in their bodies.
Want me to become one of those Wall Street boys?
Don't sass me, Tommy. I'm trying to teach you the ropes, so you don't get strangled by them.
Now you stay straight with me, you're gonna be living the high life, Tom. You abuse my trust.
Don Salieri, you won't ever need to worry about me.
Okay then. Welcome to the family.
Yeah, that looks so good. Actually, that's a highlight. See, we're in the final
Next,
hour.
We're
Highlights are
introduce you
coming
to a
out.
turn-based multiplayer strategy FPS from a team in Montreal, Canada. Lemnis Gate is coming in early 2021.
Mafia
Has a
City.
unique mechanic built around a 25-second
Level
time
1.
loop.
What is it? Level 1 criminal. Level 100 boss. And when you become the boss, you become the host of Gamescon. What is this? Study your opponent? I just went from saying we're going to the final hour, so all the good games are about to get revealed, to whatever the fuck this is. The game is pee pee poo poo. Well, it's also a game from what, 2008? They just put pretty graphics on it. So it's not going to be like a super A-list, but it's going to be... Here we go. Let's go. Lego Star Wars.
Non-stop action from all 9 Star Wars films and Lego Star
You're talking
Wars
about Mafia
The
City?
Skywalker Saga. The entire series has been reimagined with new
The mobile
fun-filled
game
Lego
Mafia City?
humor, and now we've
Is that
got
even a
your
game
first
anymore? I
look
thought they
at
got
the gameplay
sued.
trailer.
Lego Mafia. We need Lego Mafia. Lego Mafia City.
And become a Jedi like my father.
We need to make that a trend.
Force is unusually strong with him. That much is clear.
Lego Warzone. Let's just Lego fight every game. Hashtag make Legos great again.
Skywalker has become.
We need to get that trending. The 6 of you in here watching, let's get that trending. Lego fight video games. Make Legos great again.
There is another.
I'm from the Resistance. Your sister Leia sent me. We need your help.
Harry Potter on the Wii. I've been playing Lego Star Wars since I was a little kid. But the last time I did that was in 2010. I didn't even know they made Lego games still. He just murdered that robot. General Kenobi. Hello there. Da 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 da.
Not him. The Falcon.
We just saw 2 murders in this trailer. I thought this game was for kids. Did Yoda just have long hair?
I am a Jedi.
like my father before me.
So be it, Jedi.
Oh, wow. Last time I played, probably the Marvel one. I never played them, but I've seen people play them just because of how big they blew up. But I guess we can count that as an A-list game. I'll count Lego Star Wars as A-list.
Man, Lego Star Wars looks so fun coming to next gen as well. All right, we'll be right back with more world
Shit's
premieres
broken now.
from huge
I
new
get it,
games
'cause
like
it's
Ratchet
Legos.
and Clank, Rift Apart, Medal of Honor, Above and Beyond, and
Ooh.
Destiny 2. But before that, here's a look at a game that is launching tonight on Nintendo Switch and Steam. It's called Struggling from Frontier, a fun physics-based platformer where up to 2 players control Troy, our fleshy hero. Check this out, and remember, you can play this tonight.
What? Oh my god, what is that? What the fuck? What was this called? Did anyone catch the name? You have to build the console and connect it to your PlayStation. I'm going to be back, just about to go eat my asshole. Okay. What was that game called? Go bleach my eyes real quick. Fair enough. What's that game called? I kind of want to play it with Jeremy on stream. Oh, also after this event there should be a video. One of our videos should be posting. The Pirate and Sea games. Sea of Thieves is on Steam if you have a PC. I enjoy Sea of Thieves very much, except I've only made one video on it. I don't, they're pretty expensive. Yes, they are. That is very true. I didn't even realize there was a trailer playing, honestly. I'm so baffled about the last game I saw.
Where are we?
Ooh, I'm actually excited for this.
What more proof is needed that the devil walks among us in Little Hope?
Oh god, Gamescom, please fix your stream. God, I can't tell if I'm watching a stop motion or as a game. Next. Next.
I gotta say, the game that I've given the most hours to, that I love going back to, is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I have to say, since Origins came out, this new reboot of Assassin's Creed, so to speak, that was my first time getting into it. and I have put almost 400 hours into Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
At the moment, I enjoy to play
Dude,
Fall Guys.
I don't remember the
with my
last
friends. It's
time I
very
played
funny,
Assassin's Creed.
Easy to learn, but hard to master.
I have a few games that I binge play, games that I return to every year. Halo, the entire Master Chief Collection, is really a big one for me where that's concerned. But I also still just casually binge Animal Crossing, and I've been doing that
Odyssey is so fucking
I
long.
haven't put down Animal Crossing since I
I have,
downloaded it. I find
yeah, I don't even remember the last Assassin's Creed game I ever even bought.
Although much like my house, my island is still a complete tip.
Honestly, the last time I bought an Assassin's Creed game was Assassin's Creed 3, I think.
And the winner is Tell Me Why. Congratulations to Don't Nod Entertainment. Well, after a big day of
Takes forever
Gamescom
to do
events and
anything.
announcements, you'll be happy to know that IGN is going to help you digest all that info with Gamescom Daily Show, where you can get all the daily highlights and a late night show experience from gamers for gamers. Back to you, Jeff.
From gamers for
Thank you
gamers.
very much,
Remember
Sid.
that when they reveal
And
another
by the way,
shit game.
congratulations to Don't Nod for Tell Me Why, a really important game that is out now that you can play on Xbox and Game Pass. And as we know, there's a lot going on in the world, and that goes beyond the pandemic. Between social conflicts we're seeing in the news and acts of nature, we can see how vulnerable we as people can sometimes be. And now I think it's as important time as ever to remember to come together and support one another. We are a global gaming community. There are millions of people watching tonight, and I know we're all here because we love games, and we know that games are good in the world and can bring us together, and I think we've all felt that in 2020. So I think that's really important to remember amongst all the games and trailers.
We're all here because they revealed Call of Duty and Mortal Kombat and Doom. That's about it.
Gamescom has launched a reforestation project by
They're losing
planting a
viewers.
Gamescom forest together with the community. Gamers worldwide can go to
They're not showing the good
Gamescom.global
stuff.
and donate to plant more
They're
trees.
blue balling us
So
right
let's
now.
plant a forest together. All right, well, now we're going to move on to another game, and this
I
one
don't
was announced
appreciate
back
the blue
in May.
balling.
Chorus is a dark space combat shooter where players take control of Nara on a quest to destroy the dark cult that created her, featuring rich, ray-traced 4K 60 FPS environments on next-gen hardware. Here is the first look at gameplay from Chorus.
You have broken my heart.
What is this?
By your betrayal, you will be broken.
Bro, pass. Pass. I was up all night editing, right? This is the last thing I want to go through is having to deal with all this boring bullshit. Get on with the real games, the good games. I don't understand why it's so hard to just blast through all the boring shit.
How many crowns have you won? If one game has defined the summer of 2020, it absolutely is Fall Guys from Mediatonic in London and Devolver. This game is setting records and putting a much-needed smile on everyone's face. Fall Guys, I think, represents our industry at its absolute best. Well, soon the Fall Guys experience will evolve with Season 2. There's a lot
What you
of
got
new stuff
for us in
coming,
Season
and
2?
tonight, Mediatonic is about to give you an exclusive sneak peek at what's next. Get ready. I think the internet is
All
about
right,
to
let's
freak
go,
out.
Fall
Here
Guys.
it is, Fall Guys Season 2.
It better be good, I'm hoping.
Hey, I'm Joe, I'm the lead game designer on Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, and I just want to reach out and say thank you to everyone who's been playing and enjoying the game so far. As a team, we've been looking at all the fan arts, the memes, and the montages that people have been posting online, and the response to the game is really blown us
Making
away.
fun of Tim.
Today, we just wanted to give everyone their first sneak peek at the rounds and the costumes that they can be enjoying as part of Fall Guys Season 2.
Oh, well, I hope there's new minigames. Ooh. Wait, is that a new minigame?
In Season 2, you'll be dressing your Fall Guy as a medieval hero and competing across brand new rounds inspired by epic quests from the Middle Ages. Reverse giant drawbridges, dodge swinging axes, and scale movable siege ramps in the quest for ultimate game show glory.
Whoa, that's actually pretty sick. Medieval styles. Oh, that looks like AIDS actually. Having 30 people trying to move these boxes at once. That might end up being AIDS. Hope the game gets more synced, for sure. It's supposed to get crossplay too.
Fall Guys Season 2. We're still adding the finishing touches to development, but if you want to stay up to date, then @FallGuysGame on Twitter is where you want to be. So you...
Hey, I follow them on Twitter. If you want to follow them on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. The link's in the description. And if you're on Discord, or not Discord, Twitch, well, that's just you, Pug.
And he's afraid to close his fist. I am not.
This is the worst than the team match, and no one does stuff to work together, they just grief. That's true. I mean, it's not gonna be awful, but I feel that one's gonna be like teeter-totter status. Very annoying because people make it annoying.
She's the only one who could actually run Colorado. She's already tried once.
I feel like they should. I feel like they're gonna add modes, not take them away. If they take away the modes, that's gonna be a very dumb move. Or they should make it to where you can choose what season you want to play, what type of game show you want to play. If they're gonna do that. The smart move would be to just keep all the games in so you have a lot of replayability. Always have a chance to get
Back to Arizona,
more
Rangers.
games.
And I'll pretend none of this happened. Stay and die alone.
Honestly, the smartest thing they could do is just keep all the games.
I really haven't found any new appreciation for gaming at this time, because my appreciation for gaming before couldn't be higher.
Com certeza, jogos multiplayer preenchem completamente a conexão social que eu preciso
Oh, they're losing me
com
again.
pessoas nesses tempos de isolamento.
Quickly reveal
E
something
É
interesting.
o mais próximo que a gente pode ter de experiências reais com pessoas.
Alright,
que
see ya,
estão longe
Pug.
da gente.
You
Have a
get to
good
travel
one.
all over the world in games, which is something I've always taken for granted. At the moment, I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima, and
Uh-oh. Their stream is dying again.
Music or whatever, and it's just fine for me to have the time to play with friends or even with my family, to have a lot of fun.
I've been mostly at home with small children, and gaming is the only thing that I get to do for myself anymore. I find it's not only an escape, it's also a way to challenge my brain.
Gaming is becoming clearly more important for a lot of people. You know, play is a natural instinct, and from Animal Crossing to The Last of Us Part 2 or Ori, yes, it's definitely an incredible time now to be a gamer, yes.
This is not very gamer moment.
I'm Vince Sampella, head of Respawn Entertainment. When we set out to create Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, we knew we wanted to
Medal
bring
of
the series
Honor.
back to
Let's
its
see
roots.
what they got.
The Medal of Honor franchise is known for its powerful and exciting single-player stories that put the player in the boots of a soldier who was there. It's a series that is grounded in history, which tells emotionally authentic stories. Peter Hirschman, who directed the original Medal of Honor in 1999, is back at the helm of this project. You'll hear more from him in just a bit. Peter and I actually worked together on Medal of Honor Allied Assault in 2002, and I'm really happy he's joined us at Respawn to craft a completely new experience in VR. The team is creating a riveting and emotional journey through World War II like you've never seen or played. It weaves in the personal stories of the veterans and survivors of the war through powerful interviews that help set the stage for what players will experience. It's more than just a game. And we could not be more excited to show the world the next look at Medal of Honor Above and Beyond and the game's action-packed story. Let's take a look.
Game's action-packed story. The following content is mature audiences. Get out of here, non-mature audiences.
I know this is the first time some of you will see combat. I know you're scared.
Uh-oh, D-Day.
All of you.
Like we haven't seen this before.
I'm scared too.
Welcome to France, gentlemen. I lead the local resistance cell.
What are these PS2 graphics?
Inside Gestapo headquarters, and we don't know what it is.
We're gonna have to improvise here.
I guess PS2 graphics is a little mean. I will say PS3 graphics.
Members of the resistance are perhaps the bravest people fighting in this war. But you
This
really
compared to
should
or Cold War
no
is
future in it.
amazing.
Sorry to interrupt.
This is obviously the better game.
Be a wild ride, but we'll get you there.
Jet fighters, brace yourselves!
Yeah, no, this game's losing me. My interest is going.
There are things as people I'm willing to sacrifice myself for.
Somehow this motley crew has been tasked with saving civilization. God help us all.
Hopefully that game ends up being okay.
Thank you so much, Vince. That looks incredible. And now we're here with Respawn Entertainment's Peter Hirschman, game director on Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, to talk more about their new VR experience. Peter, I gotta say, the trailer really grabbed me. Such an incredible story that you're telling too. Tell us a bit about this single-player experience. What can we expect?
Well, Jeff, thank you for having us on the show. I'm representing a whole team back at Respawn that's been working really hard on this, and it's so exciting to premiere the trailer with you. Metal Gear, going back to its roots, was always about putting the player in the boots of a soldier fighting in World War II. And with VR, we're able to do that in almost a literal way. It's definitely the most immersive combat experience I've ever been able to work on. And the story follows you as a player being recruited into the Office of Strategic Services, commonly known as the OSS. And their mission was sabotage, espionage, search and rescue, everything in between. You name it, they did it. And they're known by a different set of initials now, the CIA. But during World War II, they sent operatives all over Europe, deep behind enemy lines. And
This guy got bullied
to tell a story where you get to
at
go
school.
to these places and locations and participate in events that really helped shape the outcome of the war.
One of the things I love about the trailer is you can tell there's a lot of interactivity in the environment, emergent gameplay. You got the piano and other things in there. Tell us a bit about how you're using that to tell the story. It seems like it's all kind of through a first-person perspective, but there are some story sequences. How do you tell the story?
Oh, well, we shot over 120 pages of narrative, which is more than some feature films. We had a huge international cast of phenomenal actors. And it was fantastic. And the story follows a classic three-act structure. Act 1 is working with the French resistance, getting ready for the invasion. Act 2 is D-Day itself and the fight to get to Berlin. And then the third act is dealing with the Nazi secret weapon program, which involved things like the 262 jet and the V2 rocket and things that could have really turned the tide of the war if we hadn't stopped them. So you get to go on this journey, this story. And the story is shot all from your perspective. Because it's VR, your head is the camera. We don't have cutscenes. We don't have edits. Everything revolves around your perspective. So you experience this story completely in first person as if you are there. So it creates a much more intimate and emotional connection with the characters and the things going on around you. It was an incredible way to shoot. One of our animators stood in for the player throughout the 3 weeks that we were on stage. And all the actors are always reacting and talking to you directly. And in VR, it's such a powerful thing. It's all about building that emotional connection, and it just makes the experience all the more authentic.
Well, you and Vince, I know this series is really close to your heart, and
This dude's been talking for way too long.
So much there to experience. It looks really rich.
You get a move on.
Authentic as well. Paying tribute to everyone that was involved in the war. I wanted to ask you also about multiplayer, which is something that Respawn is really known for, and you've got a great single player experience. But I hear you might also do an MP too.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, the thing about VR is that I've spent we've known each other a long time. So much of your career trying to map natural human movements to a controller, and just figuring out things like making feel good, and one of the hardest ones is leaning. And in VR, you know how you duck? You just duck. And how you lean in VR, you just lean. And so the ability to lean around a corner, just kind of peek around the corner and see where the bad guy is just, it heightens the tension so much. It makes it feel all the more real. And when you put that into a multiplayer experience, it just raises it to a whole nother level. So we are shipping, in addition to the campaign, we are shipping a full suite of VR modes, including a few that you can only do in VR. And we're really excited about people playing those, after it comes out.
Wow, well, definitely a full-blown VR experience. I gotta say, I'm really excited to put the headset on and try this, and it's coming out later this year, right?
This dude talked for 10 minutes.
Yeah, fasten your seatbelts. We are so excited to bring it to players. We've been working on it a long time. Like you mentioned, it's a passion project for Vince and I and everyone at Respawn. It's a wonderful full circle experience for a lot of us that started our careers working on those original set, going back first one and Allied Assault, and now to be able to bring Above and Beyond to a whole new generation is one of the most exciting things we've been involved with.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Peter.
Ed Boon does not walk out right now, I'm going to shit my pants.
In the meantime, here's a look at a new game that is launching tonight.
Ed Boon needs to come out soon, so I can go take a nap. I'm sick of it, Ed. I'm goddamn sick of it.
The spellstorms still rage across the ruins of the Hollow Lands. This is proof, they said. It isn't safe. It can't be controlled. Magic cannot be used.
Show us gameplay if it's coming out today. Come on, then. Don't just show us a cinematic.
But I am a battle mage. I have broken my vow. And now I fight to break free.
What the fuck is this? Dude, this game's gonna make me fall asleep. Next. Oh, is this Flight Simulator? Oh no. Oh, what? What is this? Is this just the Xbox Pass thing? That's what it's looking like. Hey, I saw Res 7. Oh, Grounded. That game's fun as shit. Alright. Time to let Ed Boon come onto stage and reveal Kombat Pack 2. Please God, just reveal Kombat Pack 2. Please God, just reveal Kombat Pack 2.
So many great games in Xbox Game Pass, and many of tonight's games are in it as well. Every year at Gamescom, we like to highlight some incredible games made in Germany. And tonight, we have a special announcement about one of the most legendary German games of all time, created by Factor 5. Enjoy.
最初タリカンの音楽を聴いた時に曲が素晴らしいだけじゃなくてアミガのサウンドそのものも素晴らしいと思いましたね。日本じゃ本当に聴いたことがなかった音楽でした。
Factor 5 was so far ahead of the curve, and each of their games pushed game technology as far as possible. I'd say they're one of the greatest indie developers of all time.
サウンドはすごいわ、グラフィックは綺麗だわ、ゲームプレイも滑らか
This
で
isn't Ed Boon.
本当にすごかった。
This is not Ed Boon at all.
コレクションが出るってことをとても嬉しく思っているし、これはまた当時みたいにみんなに見せて歩きたいなと思っています。
This was the first game that allowed me to completely fulfill my musical vision. It defined my career and the fans have been there ever since. To this day, it's one of my proudest works.
Turrican. Please God, Ed Boon. I beg of you, great Ed Boon, to come out to stage.
In June, Bungie revealed
That's
a
not
new
Ed
era
Boon.
of Destiny 2
That's
that
not
starts
Mortal
on
Kombat.
November 10th with Beyond Light. For the first time ever, Guardians will add a new elemental power to their arsenal, the Dark Power of Stasis. With Stasis, players will take on the powers of darkness to control and dominate the battle. Here's an all-new look at Stasis from Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
Can't be bothered to care enough about Destiny.
The floodgates are open. The darkness is here. As you step away from the light, We need only look inward.
What up, Con Squatch?
Let it grow. Our fight.
I don't know if you're still here, my guy, but your message just now popped up. COD World War Zombies? Or Cold War Zombies? For real, Zombies mode needs to be revealed soon. The game's already late. They need to give us some zombies. And I'm not talking about Black Ops 4 zombies, I want to see Black Ops 3 zombies. That's the good stuff. Oh man. You didn't like BL4 zombies? I don't think anyone likes BL4 zombies compared to Black Ops 3. I mean, 9 was good. I feel like 9 would be even better if it was on Black Ops 3 though. Please, Ed Boon, come reveal Kombat Pack 2.
I have one more award to give out tonight, and that is Best Sony PlayStation Game. So, without further ado,
oh, they still gotta do PS5.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Horizon Direct's one of the best.
Of course, there are even more awards than the ones I announced
Cyberpunk.
tonight. So check out the Gamescom Awards user voting, where you can vote for your favorite streamer, Gamescom's Most Wanted, and Best of Gamescom. The winners will be revealed at Gamescom Best of Show, along with cool cosplayers, esports, and more. So tune in on Sunday, August 30th at 8 p.m. Central European Time.
Ed Boon better rain from the heavens.
Gamescom, where we give gamers
What up, Blue Flames? Welcome.
That's it for me tonight, but before I turn
Dying
back to
Light
Jeff,
2.
I just wanna
They
say
need to
I hope
show
everyone
some
out there
big
stays
games
safe and
because
healthy.
there's been a lot of
We're all
boring
in this
indie
together,
games.
So take care. Back to you, Jeff.
Honestly, though,
Thank you very much, Sydney. It's great to have you on the show.
I almost
again
fell asleep a
this
couple
year.
times during the
All right.
stream.
Well, a lot of people have been wondering, what will the next generation of gaming feel like? How will it be different?
Oh, PS5,
what is that
here we go.
generational difference? Well, back in June, we saw the
This is
announcement of
Ratchet and
Ratchet and
Clank.
Clank Rift Apart
Why-
from Insomniac Games, a title which uses the power of PlayStation 5, the SSD hard drive,
Out of
the
all the
DualSense
games they want to
controller
represent
to create
PS5.
an experience that Insomniac says
Okay.
is only possible on brand new hardware. Well, now it's time for you to decide if you see the difference. Here's an extended, uninterrupted demo of live PlayStation 5 gameplay of
Not a
Ratchet
bad
and
game,
Clank
but
Rift Apart. Enjoy.
I just would assume this is the PS5 game they're getting excited about. Ratchet and Clank's a classic, but not the game you want to be representing your console. Oh god, their stream's gonna die again. Okay, no, it's good.
We're back. And not far from where we last saw him. We
I swear to God, if Ed Boon does not emerge from the heavens riding the Pegasus, about to reveal Kombat Pack 2, I've lost all hope in Mortal Kombat.
Oh dear.
That's the only game we have left to look forward to. They opened with Cold War. Doom was in the middle. Got a few bangers in there, but nothing to get wet about. And now it's all up to Mortal Kombat.
Feels good to be back in action.
Hasn't he had like 20 remakes in the last 5 years for his games? And didn't he also have a movie? Cold A. Lake House US Police, am I being arrested?
Dimensionator, Nefarious.
Put down the Dimensionator. Yeah, right. Today I will finally be free of the both of you. Soon, everything you see will be mine. Say goodbye. What did you?
Was that supposed to happen?
Hitting Nefarious's device seems to have destabilized reality.
The bridge is shot. There has to be another way across.
The rifts appeared to react to your
Bro, I don't
device.
know what's happening
Try
right now.
pointing it at one of them. That was rather exciting.
What is this, portal or something? Ratchet and Clank is turning into Portal. Bring pain medicine to Florida. Who would go to Florida? No one wants to be in Florida. Assassin's Creed hat, Humanity, Florida. Listen, no one wants to be in Florida. I'm sorry, man, but no one wants Florida. Low-key confusing. The game or this man talking about going to Florida because no one wants to be in Florida. Please call 911 Florida. Mute. Should I put him in timeout?
Or at least a very large octopus.
I mean, Twitch chat. Both.
Hey, at least we're on the same planet this time. Nefarious is on the other side of that
Squat, should I put him in a timeout?
building else to break reality.
I'm assuming timeout time. Timeout time for you. He's been banished to the void. No more Florida for that man.
Yeah, I kind of wish he was doing a worse job.
He must have more planned than he is telling us.
He's been banished to the void for Florida abuse.
Can't wait to see what's new.
I haven't even been paying attention to the game. I don't even know what's happening. He's fighting giant crocodiles.
More butts? That's all of them. We have to get the Dimensionator away from Nefarious.
Oh, man's is flying.
The dimensions are weakening considerably.
Sam does not seem to have a pretty fun way to play. But at the same time, it's not interesting. Or it does seem to have a pretty fun way to play. Yeah, no, I've never been a fan of Ratchet and Clank games. Like, I respect them, but not my flavor.
Ratchet. We are too late.
What?
Ratchet?
Who?
Uh-oh. There's a girl. Big shock. All that build up for girl Ratchet. Yeah.
There you have it, Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart, and now I am joined by Marcus Smith and Mike Daly
Child
from
versions of
Insomniac
shooting games, for real.
Guys, it was so great to see that long, uninterrupted
They better not be
demo
closing with
of,
that. I better
Rift
get
Apart. I have
goddamn
so
Mortal
many
Kombat.
questions. It's amazing to see what you're doing with the power of PS5 and the SSD. Let me ask you first.
Ed Boon better ride down from heaven on a shiny Pegasus with a chiseled bod of a god, okay? And he better fucking shoot out his asshole the Combat Pack 2 trailer before Mortal Kombat 11 dies. Because I'm about to lose my shit.
More importantly, perhaps, though, is the dimensional shifting that we have going on, which uses the SSD that allows us to fling the player from planet to planet to planet lightning fast, like in way, way faster than anything we've ever been able to do before.
Yeah, the Rift tether, we saw that in the demo. We had seen some of that in the trailer. So that's all actual.
There's
gameplay.
literally
Mike, I'm curious, like,
there's literally
that,
6 minutes
how does
left.
That work as you kind of play through the game?
They
Are there certain
they
moments
opened
and
with
levels
Cold
where you
War,
can jump, or how do you play
and they're
through that?
ending with Ratchet.
Yeah, so in the game,
God damn it.
there is dimensional damage spread throughout the galaxy that Ratchet and Clank have to find a way to fix. And you can find these weak points in space-time that you can pull to you with your Rift tether. It's like being able to lasso a portal. And that enables you to basically like warp across the world to find new places to discover or gain a tactical advantage in combat.
Wow, yeah, I got to say, like, when you see that and you imagine the jumping from multiple worlds at instantaneously almost, and it sounds like there's no load screens throughout the entire game.
That's right. We're going seamless.
That's right. Yep.
Wow, all right. You bite. So confident both of you say it. I like it. Now, let me ask you about DualSense. That's something that is a big part of PS5. I've had a chance to hands on with the controller with the adaptive triggers and the haptics. How are you using that to sort of impact the gameplay of Rift Apart?
So at the heart of every Ratchet and Clank game is a powerful arsenal of weapons that just exude a ton of personality. And the DualSense is sort of like, it feels like it was made for Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, you just got out of timeout.
The haptics give us a whole new layer
still
for the
doing the
weapons
same
to
thing.
express themselves. So for example, your burst pistol, of course it gives you like a satisfying click or kick with every bullet. But when you throw the shatter bomb, you can actually feel the energy pulsing off the grenade fade away as it gets further apart from you. Basically, the haptics are expressive enough that every weapon feels different and you can tell what you're holding. But of course, the adaptive trigger like takes that to a functional level where, in addition to the trigger pull feeling unique, we can actually use that as a super intuitive way to add alternate functions to the weapons. So, for example, in the demo, we've got the Enforcer, which is a double-barreled shotgun. You can pull the trigger part of the way down until you hit resistance to fire a single barrel. And then whenever you feel like it's the right time, pull it the rest of the way for a double shot. So you might be swarmed by a bunch of little enemies. You only want to waste one shot on them. And then wait a minute for even more to swarm in before finishing them off. But a big guy, you probably want to just give both barrels to right away. So there's a nice intuitive way of basically raising the skill ceiling and giving you more ways to play better.
Wow, no, I'm excited to see how you guys are going to roll that out across what I'm sure are an insane, group of weapons as always. Plot-wise, Marcus, tell us a bit about this game. I think some fans have wondered, does this tie into the movie plot line, the game plot line? Like, how it would tell us in the Ratchet verse where this
It's really about to end this way.
Well, canonically, this is an extension of Ratchet and Clank.
After me waiting here for
2013 game, but
2
it's a
hours.
standalone adventure. So it's one that even if you've
No
never played a
MK.
Ratchet and Clank game, you can get into.
There's always tomorrow though. Gamescon's 2 days.
For hardcore fans,
So we might get that Mortal Kombat
you're gonna see a lot of returning
pack
characters and planets.
reveal.
And, see them all through a whole new light of multiple dimensionality.
Yeah, no, this Rift Tether
That
thing I think
sucks.
looks really exciting.
Yes.
And how often, like, is that something we saw in the demo? Is that something you're going to see like frequently in the game? Are they special moments? Like, I guess I'm curious. Like,
It's
how
like
often
NetherRealm
you
wants
use
their
that
games
technique
to
for
die.
gameplay.
It's like Warner Brothers wants their games to die.
So the Rift Tether
Feels
has
like they're
created
purposely
these anomalies
curb
all throughout the
stomping each of
galaxy.
their
You'll
games
encounter those pretty often.
until
There's
they
even a
can't
few more
talk
types
anymore,
of dimensional damage you'll encounter
and
that
then
we haven't shown
repeatedly
yet.
beating their face in
Now,
with
being pulled
sledgehammers.
between worlds, that's
What Warner Brothers
localized
does
to
to their games.
chasing after Dr. Nefarious in the demo. And that's sort of reserved for special moments when you really have
You want to see what they said about Cold War?
when the
Alright, if
dimensional
you
damage
stick
really
around,
tears wide open.
I'll rewind
I
back
gotta say, it looks incredible. And
real
then at
quick.
The end,
It's about to
we
end.
got another tease of this female Lombax.
There's only 3
I know
minutes
you guys
left.
have confirmed
4
she
minutes
is
left.
playable in parts of the game. I think everyone wants to know, though, do we have a name for
They
her?
revealed some new clips for Cold
I mean,
War.
the world is more
New
interesting
campaign
with
clip.
mysteries, and we're going to have to keep this one a little longer.
Do we get a number of letters in her name or anything?
If you haven't seen the trailer or anything,
She's not named
I
Abby, though,
uploaded
right?
a trailer reaction and the trailer to my channel
we'll have to
yesterday.
wait and see what you guys
So
have
if
in
you want to
store
watch
for us.
those, you can
I gotta
always
say,
go back
I mean,
if you haven't
looks
seen that
incredible.
stuff.
The Ratchet games are always so much fun, and as you said, when you think of the power of SSD
Should be
and
the
the
last
DualSense
2
all coming
things I've
together,
uploaded.
it looks really exciting. Before we go, though,
Besides the
I
Fortnite
think
stream
everyone
for the
around
new
the world
season.
wants to know when we're going to get to play this game. Anything you can share with us on where you're at in development right now? Mike?
So Ratchet & Clank is coming out in the PS5 launch window. So we haven't announced a specific release date yet, so stay tuned for that.
What kind of window? Is it big window? So, no, I'm just kidding. All right, that's all we're going to get, I'm sure. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart coming in the launch window for PlayStation 5. I got to say, Insomniac, we're so excited what you guys are doing across PlayStation, and the game looks incredible. So thank you so
Their
much
stream
for
just had a stroke
all
for a
you've done,
second.
and we look forward to seeing more of Rift Apart soon.
Thanks, Jeff. Take care.
All right, Marcus and Mike from Insomniac, thanks for showing us that first look at Ratchet & Clank or PlayStation 5. And that's going to do it for Opening Night Live. Thank you so much for watching from around the world. And make sure
Come on,
to
Ed
stay tuned
Boon.
all
Come
weekend
on,
for
just
more
burst like
live
the Kool-Aid
Gamescom
Man through the
coverage at
O.
Gamescom.global.
Just burst
As
through
for
that
us, we'll
O.
see you
Come
later
on.
this year for the Game Awards 2020.
Oh.
Our team is hard at work to build a very special live show for you coming in December. We'll see you then. Good night.
Is that where it's ending?
Welcome
Wait,
to the
time out,
Gamescom
time out,
Opening
time
Night
out.
Live Post Show. I'm your host, Damon Hatfield. Before we get started,
Time out.
just a reminder to head to www.gamescom.global to see all the newest games content, check out the full schedule so you don't miss a thing, and sign up for an account to personalize your Gamescom experience. You can also
Time
check out all
out.
the streams
Ed
and
Boon
videos
might be on post show.
Twitch and YouTube.
I don't know
and
why
stay
they
in
would do
touch
that, but
via
it could be a
TikTok,
thing.
Twitter, and Instagram. Joining me now to discuss everything that was revealed during Opening Night Live, please welcome IGN's Miranda Sanchez, and from Webedia, Sebastian Osowski and Michael O.
No, okay. Let's go back to see the Cold War stuff really quick. Oh, here we go. Oh no, we're gotta go like an hour forward.
As you're moving your finger down.
Should be okay after the anime game. It should be like one of the first. Literally one of the first games they revealed. Here we go.
Towards the end will actually shape the ending of the narrative of the campaign.
So are we going to see a lot of familiar faces?
Yeah, part of the fun in making this game was bringing back the iconic characters like Woods and Hudson and Mason and seeing how all those personalities mix with some of the new characters. So the campaign takes place in 1981, and we love that we've been able to have so many connections to the original Black Ops and really be that direct sequel to the game.
Now, one
Yeah,
thing
this
that
is-
I'm really excited about this is you're pushing
This game is technically Black Ops 1.5. It takes place between 1 and 2.
the storytelling in kind of a new direction with some branches and some options about how you play through the campaign. Can you maybe walk us through your thinking there?
Yeah, one of the driving forces from early in development was to say, let's take this Black Ops thrill ride and infuse it with some player choice and some player freedom. Anything we can do to give the player a little more ownership over their experience. So that starts with allowing the player to create their own character for the Cold War campaign. They can name them and pick a military background and really pretend they are that Black
What?
Ops soldier that they want to be.
I didn't hear
From
that
there,
part.
We wanted to take some of our missions and infuse optional objectives, multiple paths, and some player choice moments inside some of those missions. And it was fun to find that balance between the hard-driving Call of Duty action and these more non-linear experiences inside some of the missions. So with choice comes the player wanting to feel that impact. So some of those choices earlier in the game and some towards the end will actually shape the ending of the narrative of the campaign.
All right, so multiple endings to this game.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That was one of the big things for us. It's like we love that Black Ops has always been willing to take risks, and we all know they did some of this in Black Ops 2. And with our story and with these features, we love paying homage to those early Black Ops games.
Oh yeah, I remember the numbers. All right, well, Dan,
I have
we
no
are
idea.
excited to see more of it. I know
Blue
multiplayer
Flames.
reveal is coming in September, but since you got a switch there, maybe you could flip the switch on something exclusive for us. What are you going to see?
Yeah, absolutely. This is really exciting because this
Yeah,
will be
their
the first
stream
time
fucked
this
up here.
outside the walls of the development studio. This is a scene from earlier in the game, and it's a critical point that really shows the narrative of the world, shows this threat that our heroes are going to be battling. So let's take a look.
"1943. Detailed information from the Manhattan Project was stolen from Los Alamos by the Russian spy known as Perseus. 1968. The Vietnam War. Viet Cong soldiers, orchestrated by Perseus, attempted to steal an American-made nuclear bomb from a U.S. firebase. 5 days ago, while on a mission, we acquired intel that Perseus is in play again and planning an attack on the West. Perseus. The CIA's analysts consider him to be the single largest threat to the free world."
Mr. Hudson, we're all aware of Perseus. We're also aware he's more myth than fact. I mean, personally, I think he's nothing more than the Russian boogeyman.
General Haig, allow me to introduce the man best suited to respond to that. CIA clandestine special officer Russell Adler. He's one of the few people who even come close to capturing Perseus.
Mr. Adler, why should we take this Perseus threat seriously?
You don't have to, sir.
Yeah, then a lot of innocent people are gonna die. Why do you say that?
Sir.
Every time Perseus has come into play, it's shifted the balance of the Cold War. After 13 years of silence, if he's active, something big is gonna happen. Something that will affect the free world. Mr. President.
Sir.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, this is Jason Hudson and Russell Adler.
I know their names. Who do you think approved their last mission? Is the threat real?
Yes, sir, we believe it is.
Can you stop Perseus?
We can, sir. I've already submitted the requisition for my team.
Sir, their requests are highly irregular, most likely illegal. If the press gets a hold...
What the hell are you talking about? Do you know who we are? Every mission we go on is illegal.
Sergeant Woods, plausible deniability is the backbone of our work.
Al, we're talking about preventing an attack on the free men and women of the world. Give Mr. Adler whatever he wants. Gentlemen, you've been given an important task. Protecting our very way of life from a great evil. There is no higher duty. There is no higher honor. And while few people will know of your struggles, rest assured, the entire free world will benefit. I know you won't fail us.